Hey, ladies, we are on day 10 of the fast. Yes, we're almost halfway there. So, I wanted to talk today just for a few moments from the thought or the theme, the flow of favor. Yes, can't you feel it? There is a flow of favor that has overtaken us. God is showing off in some great ways. Wait until we have our call tomorrow. This coaching call, we're going to hear some great testimonies. And listen, there is a flow that's taking place. And I'm reminded of the story in the book of Esther. I love Esther. That's where I preached my very first sermon from that book. A book that is so full of God's presence but never mentions God's name. But it's also a book that really explains or teaches us about what favor really is, because Esther had favor on her life, and she had to go through some very difficult situations before she really began to flow in favor. And that's what I feel in my spirit about this time of consecration and the days thereafter, that we have jumped in to a flow of favor. Now, you know what a flow is: a current, a body of water. And, I love God because He gives us imagery, and I learn better with visuals. I'm a visual learner. And so you'll always hear me making reference to something that, I can visually see and visually connect what the Spirit is saying to me so that I can understand it. And that's the way I teach and preach as well. And so this current, this flow of favor, and this is the way that I keep doing. You see my hand going up and down, up and down, this flow of favor. And the thing that I love about a current is that the more water that attaches itself to it, or the more water that connects to it, it increases the momentum of the current, if you will. And that is what I believe has happened with us. We have come together. We were already all our own currents by ourselves, if you will, but we have connected with one another to increase the momentum of the flow. And this is what God has spoken to me, that we have increased this level of flow, and the favor that is flowing in this current that is collectively that has collectively come together. It is a current that cannot be stopped, and it is a powerful current, rolling over anything and everything that's not like it, rolling over anything and everything that is not flowing with it. So everything that is needs to be out of this flow or out of this current, we have to believe that the nets of God, if you will, the nets, the nets that catch all of the trash, the nets that catch all of the debris and the things that should not be in the flow of the current. That is exactly what's taking place now during this consecration and fasting. Our prayers are the nets, if you will, that are being released to catch those things that should not be in our current, that should not be in our flow, because God will give revelation, and God will expose, and God will open up our eyes, take the scales off of our eyes so that we can see things and see people for what they are and who they are. This fast is opening us up to another whole level, another whole dimension, if you will, a place where the flow has not flown before. I hope you feel what I feel. This thing is so deep in my heart and in my spirit and in my soul. 20 this year is going to end with such a tremendous bang, and it's a good bang. It's a good supernatural, miraculous kind of bang. And then next year, I don't even know the word for it. I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is you better get in the flow. And you better be intentional about staying in the flow. Even after we part and go our separate ways, you better be intentional about staying in God's flow of favor. Because I'm telling you, 2016 is going to be, somebody just said, combustible, unrecognizable. I can't even tell you the word. The only thing I know is your mind can't even conceive what God has shown and what I have seen in the spirit. It's going to be so over the top that you yourself are going to be trying to figure out, where in the world did that come from? How did I get here with these people? How did my life change so dramatically financially? How did I have so much power in that moment, that ministry moment? It's going to be like that, and so we're in a flow of favor, and this momentum is serious business. Know with all assurance that you have connected at the right time for a time such as this, because this current and this momentum is moving, and it is moving with a steady, fast pace. And there aren't any signs of it slowing down. And all I can say is you better grab a hold to this flow of favor. All right? Talk to you tomorrow morning during our prayer time.